The Ultimate Naruto Statue Collection. Yeah, I don't know who that is
Today's the day where I'm
yet.
taking you on a trip right here with me to the downstairs to
I
see
don't think
all the
so.
changes and
Do I know who he? Do I know who he is? Like, you know what point I'm in? I'm in on Berserk. I told you what point I'm on Berserk. Like, have I seen him before, or is it a character I haven't seen?
all the new Naruto statues added to the collection. I'm also going to be giving away a statue in this video, so stay tuned later for
Okay, just wait
details.
till you read the
I'll be
moment.
unveiling my newest life-size statue at the end, so without delay, let's do this. Alright, so initially coming downstairs, nothing has changed right here at the entrance. We still have the glorious piece
Macron be having the hottest takes, bro. He either king of hot takes on this channel, bro. Yeah, I know Zod.
of wall art that tells the entire story of Naruto in one photo. So it goes through each arc from the bottom all the way to the top. I don't really like art on my walls. I'd rather have display cases with statues, but this one made the exception. Directly to the right is 4 displays for my Naruto minifig. Now this is only about 1/3 of what I own, and the reason this isn't updated is because I'm going to do a separate video updating my collection and how
this boy got Lego Naruto minifigures.
to display them. I also have a Pokemon collection, but we're skipping over that because that's a separate video. Over here is
Oh, that's
Longview
fire.
Studios.
That's fire. That is fire.
Hashirama versus Madara, and the new thing for this one is a graded 10 for the Senju versus Uchiha. This is from the Bandai Naruto CCG, so a nice addition to accent this piece. And here's my half-scale Agumon just chilling in the corner.
I guess
I'm a
so,
fan of
Macron.
Digimon as well, but here's where all the magic happens. My light umbrella, some of my LED lights, as well as my tripod, my stabilizer, but that's where all the magic is made on the channel. I would love to one day move into a more professional space to record like a studio, but we'll see what the future holds. These are my only 2 Digimon statues by GD Studio. Directly above are 2 statues from Crescent Studios. On the left, rather newer, is Naruto and Kurama. Just got in a few weeks ago. In the center is an exclusive mini statue you only got if you ordered both. You get the body from the left statue and the head sculpt from the right, and the life of Naruto over here. Such an incredible piece. My favorite card ever created, Sage Mode Naruto. This is from, again, the Bandai CCG. Up above is an M&T graded Caillou card of the Taka
Man, that boy got the PS10, boy.
Right next to it is the whole Team Taka by UTS.
He got a
Such
cool
an incredible
setup.
statue, and to accent that piece is Sume's Killer Bee up here. So the perfect pairing. I've been waiting to have these 2 side by side for a long time, so very nice to have them there. In this next display case, we'll see.
But how much y'all think this room costs, bro? We're not done, so like just give an estimate from the few things you've seen already. How much you think this room is gonna cost? He's not gonna tell us, but we can just guesstimate. We can just guesstimate. I think like it's damn near $30,000 room at least. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
See a sand sibling theme.
This
Now I
might
had
be a
a custom
$30,000
one-of-a-kind Conqueror statue made for me. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to
50K?
fit into the display just yet, but I still do have that. So we have Sume Gara and Gianke Tamari. Right below is going to be KM Studios. This is a pretty old one right here, but this is Kaguya, of course. One of the few statues of her.
Yeah, I want to have a Kaguya statue,
on the bottom
bro.
is blank display case. This is really refreshing to have. Usually I'm at max capacity, but I do have some room to grow. This corner is quite random, so this is the table I
Bro, he got so much stuff. It's not just one room, bro. He got one room that leads into another room, bro. Yep.
I'm gonna put separate pieces if I'm unboxing or filming, so that's what I usually use that for. But there's a life-size Pakun above.
That statue sells for $900 on eBay. Oh yeah, this is about to be taxing.
Life-size.
I see some
Naruto,
bigger shit
whatever that is later.
too, bro.
There's some items I'm gonna be giving away on the left of that, and then of course I'm a huge fan of Zabuza, so there is my sword for him. On the other side is going to be kind of a random setup. So on the bottom left, we'll see Timeline Studio. That's going to be Two Tails and Yugito. So that statue series, I was hoping they were going to expand it, but they actually just stopped with her. And then to the right of that is actually going to be a Path of Pain that's going to be for sale in the near future. Above it is 2 statues from my favorite video game series, Final Fantasy X. We have a black label
Very out
for
of place.
Tidus and a black label here for Yuna as well. So not Naruto, but definitely something dear to me. Above that is a huge collection by ST Studios. We have the beginning Paths of Pain I'm beginning to collect on the left and right. And of course in the middle is the Ten Tails Husk and every single Akatsuki member. This was such.
How much money? How much money? How much money is this shit, bruh? This gotta be $1,000 at least. Oh yeah, that Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pain statue is at least $900 as well. This guy got money. Bro, yeah, he definitely got money, bro. I know this ain't cheap. I know this ain't cheap, bro. I know this is not cheap. YouTube, stop doing
such a
this,
crazy
bro.
thing to collect, but cool to see them all assembled
He
together
a million
like this.
sub
If you
YouTuber,
take a
probably.
step back before you enter the main room, you will see the banners that you find in
654,000.
Ichiraku Ramen. My neighbor made these for me earlier this year, so I'm super thankful. Love how they turned out. Now this is going to be when the party starts, so when you enter this room, I turn everything on with one single
Okay, bro. Yep. 30K is out the window. It's not 30K. It is over 30K. That is out the window.
remote. If you want to know where I got that from, you can check out the links in my description to the BAM Collectibles Amazon store. So I recommend all the products that I use around my
Yeah, we're up to
display
100,000. We're up to
Now my desk
100,000
has
at
shrunk
least.
a lot since my last video because I added more display cases. This is the Shark Design Studio of Team 7. I love that. It's so classic looking. We have the QB Studios, the Headband Collection series. In the middle, we have some minifigs, Zabuza's sword, the other QB Studios of Sasuke. There's the picture of Team 7 you can see over there. Some little mini statues I got of Naruto versus Sasuke. And then,
This man got a Team 7. This man got a Team 7 picture, bro. Oh my goodness. He's a great A Gawker.
of course, we have, I love it, my giant minifig Susanoo for Sasuke.
Oh my
sitting on
goodness.
top of some
Room costs
very
more than
important
everyone's
literature.
salary.
And
Yeah,
just
he
in
got
case
me
I get
cooked.
attacked by another village, I have Minato's kunai chilling there. To the right of that is going to be the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII with some materia. Love Final Fantasy VII as well as Final Fantasy X. Here's my older style display cases. We've seen them before already. Of the packs of the IKEA ones, some classic statues, the Singularity Workshop, Gara and Rock Lee. And then we have the Randian Studios of Kisame and Pain. By now, you've probably seen quite a few of these graded cards. I do send mine away to a Canadian company that goes by M&T Grading, and they've been so great to send my cards to. I think they grade very consistently, very harsh, but that's what you want for a grading company.
That is
so
what
definitely
you
check
want.
them out if you're looking to grade any Naruto cards in the future. This is UTS Itachi. I literally just got this in a few days ago, and so brand spanking new, a little oversaturated with the lighting. Sorry about that.
All his
At the
stuff
top of the
clean
next
too, no
display case
dust or
is
anything.
Revive
Yeah, bro.
Studio Jiraiya with
he
my
don't play.
alternative art of Jiraiya. That's a very expensive card right there, but this is one of the most mesmerizing
How expensive?
LEDs.
How expensive is it? Don't say very expensive. I want to know numbers, bro. I want to know numbers. How expensive is that card?
Statues in the collection with a giant Odama Rasengan. Over here is the standard Sage Mode Jiraiya in a 10. And right here below here, this is a very random statue. It's another thing that I love of StarCraft, of Zeratul versus a Hydralisk. Don't worry about that, sorry. And then we have Minato on the bottom with the Death Reaper. This is new to the collection. A M&T graded 10 for the Bandai for the Death Reaper seal. That's really cool. While the head sculpt for this statue is not that great, the overall look of the statue is still quite incredible. On the top of this display case over here is SXG Studios of the early Team 7.
I'm not gonna lie. These are fire, bruh. Like, I haven't seen a single bad statue. These are all goddamn heat, but I will want any single one of these hoes too. Like, this is crazy. He got room full of heat statues, bro.
Set to complete, to be honest.
That's so
Obito
fire.
would be the most difficult to obtain, but cool seeing them all. They connect together with the bases. It's actually 4 different statues. And then there's Infinity Studios, Might Guy versus Madara. That's another amazing one. This next case is the last of my IKEA pack style. This pillar restricts the door so it can't open fully. Now on top is Sume, Naruto, Kurama. A lot of emotions going on that statue, super cool. On the bottom of that is one of my oldest in the collection, STR Might Guy using Night Guy. And to the right of that is the Surge Studio quarter scale guy. That's definitely how I love to set up things in the future, with like a big giant jutsu to the left with the character more in focus on the right. Now below that is like a
That Kakashi, Obito, and Ren statue is $430.
holding
God
tank
damn.
area with some of my Pikachus cosplaying as Naruto characters. Kind of a weird little thing I collect on the side. I can only get a close-up shot from this at an angle, but I hope you do get to enjoy and soak in some of the details you can see here. Really just an incredible job by Surge Studio on that one. But again, here's that below case. This is, again, a random holding tank, so this is not the permanent setup. I just had things set here because I do need to...
No, I am not seeing this right. They got Pikachu Naruto figures.
This is, again, a random holding tank.
We got Pikachu Naruto figures. We can get anything in figures. God damn.
So this is not the permanent setup. I just had things set here because I do need to have a different setup where they're not in these large cases, or just stagger them with some risers. Below that is a small holding tank for some 120 scale Pokemon statues. To the right is the MH
Oh,
Studio.
hell no. Oh, hell no. No, this guy got it. This guy got it, bruh. I don't know how much that is, bruh. I need that. Oh.
Hokage Mountain Wall. This thing weighs like 150 pounds. It's super crazy. And to the left,
wait, only 150 pounds?
Hokage
How much is that?
This thing weighs like 150 pounds. It's super crazy. And to the left of that is where I sleep when I order too many of my statues and my wife kicks me out. Kidding, not kidding. But over here, I'm still missing the first Hokage and the 7th Naruto. But one day I hope to add them to this world to complete it. But they're definitely difficult.
It's definitely more than 50K, bruh.
Track down. Now's a good time to say as well, if you're ever looking for a statue, feel free to check out the links in my description. I usually recommend some safe places to buy there. On the right is the beginning of our Maju Case series. They have acrylic sheets on the front of them to seal.
Wait, hold on.
We're gonna take those off real.
Hold on. He said he got links for safe places to buy. I just wanna look, bro. I just wanna see just a little bit. I don't wanna go too far in. I don't wanna dive too far in. I just wanna see where Naruto at. Where's Naruto at? How you just send me to a figure site and there's not even Naruto, bro? Okay, never mind. Not that one. Next one. Next one. Bro. No way he just sent me to 2 sites with no Naruto. No way he just sent me to 2 sites with no Naruto. He really trying to stop us from pocket watching him. He don't want us to pocket watch him. This is crazy.
Real quick so we can see without any glare. Kicking it off.
That Hokage monster is about $200, $300 with the figurines don't come with it. Oh.
We have Kakashi.
This is ridiculous.
One of the greats with all his Ninken. To the right is the black label of Kakashi. Again, with all his dogs, so perfect to go with that. And then to the right here, we'll see the C4 body for Deidara from the Cartoon World Battle Damage line. Here's all 4 that have been released so far. So I'm just looking forward to and hoping that they continue that line. I know Kisame went for order quite a few months ago, but I think his production is hopefully be done sometime early next year. All the way in the back is what I would call Cold Water Conan. If you haven't seen that review and seen close-ups, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But then to the right there is MH Studio, the Anbu line. Definitely a line I don't see many people collect the entire series of. But I am a line collector through and through. I love completing
we can
lines.
see.
I'm so thankful
when
when studios dedicate themselves to doing that. On the next row above is the recently reviewed Ventus Studio Sasuke and Itachi statues. Now,
oh no, these are crazy. These are crazy, but these matchups.
If I haven't said so already, by the way, these cases are again called Maju cases, made by a company called Maju Space. I would definitely recommend checking them out. They are probably the premier or top statues to own when it comes to displaying your statues. Here is Singularity Workshop Motto, which turns on by. That's right, snapping or making a loud noise next to it does turn it on. Below that, you'll see a non-graded card. I don't have graded cards for each of the statues. There's a lot of work in progress ones I'm sending in to be graded, so can't wait to see the returns on those. Here is the Ventus Studio of Madara with the MNT Black Label 10. So epic to have that. And then over on the left is going to be the Obito they did with all the tailed beasts below there. So, you know, it's kind of difficult to say. Like, this was Burning Wind Studio, but then turned into Ventus Studio. Either way, same studio that made these concepts as the Uchiha Clan series. On the top row of this setup, which by the way is called the 6 series setup, and these are the 165 versions of those cases that you'll again find at Maju Space. We have the Sasuke from the last movie.
Versus Danzo.
He's made by Itachi Studio, which I'm still missing the Hinata from that line. I hope to get her someday. On the back we have the CM2 Sasuke.
We were smoking with our estimates when we first came into this video. We were smoking. It is way over.
The OR Caillou in a black label. This is one of my favorites from the Caillou series.
And I know these cars aren't cheap either. I know these cars aren't cheap. Like, we're just looking at the statue. He has all these MNT graded 10 cards, bro. We know them hoes not cheap, bro.
Amazing to have such a high grade on it. And then Singularity Workshop, Naruto and Sasuke. Been in the collection for a long time and won't be leaving, such holy grails. Then we have young Naruto up top with the OR of Naruto. I have it in a 10, but I'd love to maybe get a black label for that one someday to accent that nicely. If you have a black label, hit me up. I'd trade you very generously. Shen Wu Naruto. And to the right is the MH Studios 7 Swordsman line.
He said, I'll trade you very generously. That's how you know he got so much shit. He didn't even say bye. He said, I'll trade you generously. Like, Oh, brother.
It may sound strange, but I've never been more excited for a line to hopefully complete itself than this one. I never thought I'd see statues from each of the 7 swordsmen, but amazing to get these 2 initially. Such great quality. And they're made by X Studios, and I believe the MH Studio is going to help them moving forward. Moving on to the big boy case, this is a Maju case, Max 140.
Damn.
We'll see STR Orochimaru up front, a staple in my collection for a while. No card here because it's currently being graded, so can't wait to have that returned. Up in the top left is going to be Hex Collectibles of the skeletal version of Sasuke. Such an incredible piece. To the right there is Box Studios Humanoid Sasuke, so another cool one as well. He's riding on top of Alda, and one of the holy grails in my collection, the black label for the Bandai Sasuke Susanoo. STR Jiraiya, been around for a while. Such a classic for me. To the right, though, is some new additions with the black labels from the Caillou series for the Sage Mode Jiraiya and KCM Naruto.
Hey, I can just guarantee you, black label anything, black label cards are not cheap. If you get anything graded 10 black label, like it's probably not cheap.
This STR line, though, is very dear to me. I've had it for such a long time. Don't plan to ever let it go if I can help it. Up top here, we'll see Box Studios of Naruto, and then Hex Collectibles of Sage Mode Naruto. On the right, love the clones, creating the giant Rasen Shuriken. There's a close-up of that KCM Naruto, such an awesome one by Caillou. Over here on the right is STR Tsunade and Box Studios of Sakura. Finally, a Sakura statue in the collection. Now, this one arrived with quite a few breaks on the antennas, some very severe breaks, and I was able to repair them with myself, unorthodox, with, like, I think wood filler and some...
That black label Sasuke card is over $1,000. 1,800. This guy completed the game. Yeah, I told you them hoes are not cheap, bro. I know for a fact them hoes wouldn't be cheap.
And then we have Tsunade in a 10 and a black label for Sakura as well. Again, I do need to find one of the OR black label for Naruto. Try to get that sometime in the future. Right here we have Chikara Itachi versus Kabuto, an epic battle scene statue, which they don't make enough styles like this, but crazy, right about to clash in that moment. And what I love is the snake coiling and wrapping around the statue. How they brought that to life engineering-wise blows my mind. And over here to the left, none other than my holy grails, cartoon
like those are the plays you get at the end of an RPG.
world,
yeah, bro,
Naruto and
chilling,
Sasuke
bro.
in their final battle. There is no other Naruto statue out there that exists that pushed the limits as much as Cartoon World did with
Jesus
both of these statues.
Christ, like, bro, look at this shit, bro. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous, bro. I don't even want to know how much this is.
Cartoon World, Naruto, and Sasuke in their final battle. There is no other Naruto statue out there that exists that pushed the limits as much as Cartoon World did with both of these statues. So you have the 9 different clones surrounding here with the Bijou bombs according to which tailed beast it is. Just crazy how much the engineering went into that. 2 of my all-time favorite Caillou cards, as well as the MR of Naruto and Sasuke, both in 10s, and not a stranger to this channel at all, the Cartoon World Sasuke with the Chibaku Tensei and all the tailed beasts trapped inside. Technically, I guess this was called the Indra's Era statue, but wow, these 2 are the holy grails.
He said the holy grails. These are the 2 of his holy grails of his collection. I don't even want to know the price, bro.
Setup is going to be again the recently showcased Cloud Studios Hokage line. And if you didn't see, there's some ugly cables I forgot to hide. Oops. But it's always tough to decide who to put at the bottom of a display case. These definitely don't deserve to be at the bottom, but something has to go down there. And thankfully this line all did fit in the display case together, but a perfect representation of every single Hokage. Somebody actually mentioned this when I made the video of how they're all somewhat themed around protecting the Konoha village. Forgot to show off as well, here are the cards I have for some of these. Now, there are a few that are missing cards. I definitely plan on filling those in later, just waiting on specific ones to be graded. But there's Minato with the stone Death Reaper right behind him. It's kind of an artistic representation of the Death Reaper. Tsunade back there, punching it off against Mado's Susanoo. And then with what I think is one of the strongest standalone statues out there for Kakashi, with him as Hokage.
That is a
and
fire
on the
statue.
very right, the 7th Hokage Naruto, brought to life in such an epic way with that clear resin, the Kurama chakra just cloaked all around him. So epic. Taking a step back, here is those cases. It's a Max 140 on the left and a Max 70 on the right.
Wait, what's
and to
that?
the right of this case, we'll see the 15th anniversary puzzle above me. While I built that,
What is
I
that?
did some Mod Podge to glue it together and framed it. And then we have the 100 case.
Oh, he got too much money for his wife to leave him. Bro, that man is chilling. He's a creator with 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, bro. He's chilling. He's chilling. Trust. He's chilling, bro.
Subscriber special that I did of the majestic attire Kurama with adult Naruto and Sasuke. There's the graded card. I finally found a card that could go along with them that was from such a funky Naruto series, but there is that puzzle again. Such a cool combination with all the different characters in there. I love Naruto just standing up front.
Oh, wow.
Next up is a brand new line that I started collecting, the quarter scale series. Now, I wasn't sure what to do with them at first, so I'm going to be sticking them on top of these cases for now, just until I really figure out how they're going to fit into the collection. But first off, we have Cartoon World Sasuke on the left, Surge Kakashi in the back, and this is Surge Sasuke right here.
Can we talk about how he just knows the names of all of these? What type of content he make? Naruto reviews? Let's see. Can we talk about how he knows every single name of these statues, bro? That's crazy. Let's see. He just does statue videos. Statue video. A bunch of statue videos, bro. He's a statue creator, not collection. Yeah, that's what he does, bro. He's chilling, man.
In front of him, I plan on doing a fun video in the future of Cartoon World versus Surges when it comes to their Naruto and Sasuke's, but there is a bust that came with the Surge Naruto. Behind here is the MH studio of Itachi. They didn't do many quarter scales, but the one they did was great. So here is, again, Surge's Naruto, which I think is actually fantastic. People argue which one's better, which one's worse, but we'll find out in the future. A life-size Datara clay spider as well. In the back there is Rocket Studios Pain, the first statue I've ever owned from them. A pretty decent overall, a little bit different compared to the Surge in Cartoon Worlds, but still good. And this is the Sage Mode Naruto from Cartoon World. And below is the life-size full and empty frog wallet that remind me how I was before the hobby. And over on the right is how I am now.
Hey, look, I wouldn't wish this upon nobody, but if he got robbed, that person would make a goddamn killing, bro. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I'm just saying, if he did, that person just made hundreds of thousands of dollars, bro. Hundreds of thousands.
And those are definitely some random things in my collection. But over here on the right side is some Final Fantasy VII statues. I know, not Naruto, but Tifa, Cloud, and then there's a Final Fantasy VIII Ifrit on the back. Thank you again, Mr. X from the Extreme channel, who sold that to me. Ooh, buddy, then there's the IZ Kage statue. So
that
this
person
is
would not know the value.
Statues. The base is one, and then the 5 different characters all assembled together to create this huge diorama.
You won't even take anything.
To have statues of characters that are much considered to be niche in the series. So, you know, there's a ton of Madara.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If I see somebody with a bunch of statues, like if I walk into a room and there's just straight statues like this, I'm gonna assume that they're money, bro. Like, look how much care that he put into this hoe. That's like the same people that do the Lego statues. Like, they have a bunch of Lego statues, bro. Like, it ain't no way you don't think those cost money. Criminal, what the hell is just toys? Let's go to the next house. Hey, hopefully. I want to wish that on him.
But not enough of the Raikage, Tsuchikage. So cool to see these. And the way that they did this, how they combine and all come together, is just so epic. And I thought it was so perfect to pair this next to Hex Collectibles Madara. This is the best Madara on the market, in my opinion. And this is also one of the greatest cards from the Bandai CCG in a 10. Such a cool one to own. I greatly look forward to showcasing him with Hex Collectibles Hashirama. That's going to come in. He's recently shipping soon. Also, their Gaara is going to be coming. Probably the best Gaara ever created so far. Moving on over here is the Surge Studio Akatsuki Collection Series. Before that, though, this is actually the UTS Orochimaru with his 8 snakes. An epic one that just came in as well. They replaced my Cloud Studios. I love them both.
Imagine the robber was a One Piece or Bleach fan.
Back here we can see the BP Caillou card for Conan. Not many cards made for her, so a perfect one to get in a 10. But this is the Surge Studio version of her. So I have been collecting this series for I think well over 3 to 4 years, bringing them all together. And I always label this as my all-time favorite statue, Surge Studio Pain, one of my earliest. This statue was just so ahead of its time, the way they brought it to life, and especially all the engineering that went into the statue. Here's another non-Surge imposter. This is I Am Studios. This is the only statue that exists out there of Nagato with like a full-size sculpted chair. So I love that one, especially having it next to Pain over there. And this is the Surge version of Hidan with kind of an interpretation of what Lord Jashin would look like in this series. That was never confirmed though in the anime or manga. And hey, I've never showcased this one before, but I do have a Zetsu statue. We have the flower above him with the 10 tails husk. It's kind of a smaller, dumbed down version of that there. But cool to have a Zetsu finally. And then we have
this
a
collection
young
is
Obito.
crazy,
This is taken from
bruh.
a moment where he was totally filled with rage, seeing Rendai, Kakashi, but a smaller statue to accent things. And then skydiving Datara in the back. One that I haven't shown before is this Toby over here. He's almost sitting on a throne from the 10 tails husk. Got some vines around it and this giant Rinne Sharingan. It does glow up. I don't have the batteries hooked up to it because I'm trying to get some electronic batteries to function for it, but maybe in the future I'll show you.
How expensive those are to make? I don't know, bro. I have no idea. It's probably like a couple like, some dollars to make. That's why they sell for so much, like $300-$400.
That and the giant
gotta make that
sauce
profit.
ring with it. It's supposed to represent the 100 puppets, but there's like 15 of them up top. Crazy cool looking. And the alternative puppet form that you could use and put on there if you'd like to swap it out for him and the Haruko puppet. And still one of the strongest statues out there in the market for Itachi is the Surge version of him. This is just such a full-scaled version that we don't normally see. It's usually dumbed down, but this one is so tall and wide. Still one of the largest ones in my collection, especially when you consider the scale. Up front, we have an alternative pose for Hidan. If you want to, you could put the cursed version of him on there. And then also we have Kakuzu in the back with those 4 masked beasts of his. And on the right is still one of my favorite Kisame that's ever been made so far. The giant water shark bomb. Samehada is just so huge in this one. I used to have LEDs that function with it. For some reason, they died. I haven't gotten them replaced yet, but I definitely will in the future. Stepping back, it's so satisfying to see because I've spent years building up this specific line of collection. So to see them all come together, very satisfying. Now let's talk about the giveaway and showcase what it is, what's under that black little cloth. Such an odd shape, but this is none other than Cartoon World 1/6 scale Sasuke.
And he be giving stuff
giveaway. All you
away.
need to do is be subscribed
I
to
see
the
why
channel.
he's successful, bro. He be giving us stuff away too. Oh yeah.
And leave a comment below on
man.
what your favorite statue was that you saw in the collection today. Look forward to the 500,000 subscriber
The fact
celebration.
that doesn't just fall apart shows it's pro made. Yeah, all that shit
ton of
is pro
giveaways
made,
planned for
bro.
that in the coming weeks. As promised in the first room when we first entered, this is my largest statue in my collection. The newly updated life-size Sage Mode Naruto. I know I have
we got life-size statues of Naruto, bro. I don't want to know how much this shit costs, bro. I genuinely don't want to know, bro. I genuinely don't want to know. This guy dropped a bag for this, bro. He had to.
one previously, but this is the Cartoon World version just set up 2 days ago. Thank you so much to my buddy Jeff and my neighbor who helped me get this set up. Just an incredible upgrade all around detail-wise. Not that the last one was bad or any sorts, but this one's definitely got a lot more quality, detail, all the texturing going throughout it, but an incredible piece to add. You know, hopefully one day we'll like properly showcase it, but it's a difficult thing to showcase because it's really only like 3 or 4 pieces and extremely heavy and impossible to handle by myself. This is definitely one of the rarest type of collectibles to own. Such a commitment with the space it takes up, the boxes it ships in, and just the overall cost and expense of the statue.
Yeah, the cost. Yeah, the cost of expense of the statue, bro. Because if you tell me I could get a life size, you're telling me he just dropped it. You telling me he just dropped a car note. He dropped a car note on the Naruto statue. That's what you're telling me, Jaded? Hey, I respect it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I respect it. I can't even be mad, bro. I can't even be mad, bro. That's a whole car note, bro. That's a whole
Hope
car.
you're ready for the 500K celebration coming in a few weeks. It's going to be an epic time of giveaways, special events, and also I have some original design that's going to be brought to life to celebrate this monumentous occasion. If you enjoyed today's video, I encourage you to subscribe, and as always, everybody, I'll see you in the next. Do what you love and love what you do.
I'm not gonna lie. That might have been one of the craziest videos I ever watched. Regarding like collections, regarding manga, regarding anything, this might be the craziest one, bro. We were completely wrong about how much this room was gonna cost, bro. We don't even know the prices, but we can say that this room is well over $100,000. It's well over $100,000. I don't care what no one tells me. That room is worth over $100,000. That's just crazy, bro.